Hey, what's going on, Stanley? It's Joey again. Geez, I'm really sorry about that. You know what? I figure when you do one and I push this button, to scroll up and read some notes, fuck, it cuts me off. So I'm thinking, okay, that one goes through, right? And then I do the other one and I finish. And I figure you get the both. I guess it doesn't work that way. I'm very, very sorry about that. Let me start all over. Thanks again and for your patience. I really apologize for that. I appreciate the Journey tribute shout out. I mean, I'm so passionate towards that. We've been thinking about doing it for a while. It's just hard to find a really good band. That's one of the things I had a hard time with just about anything as far as any band goes, right? You try to put something together, you need the right people and the most passionate, friendly, talented people you can get, so it's done right. Otherwise, it's just, you can do just about anything if you want, just to kind of puss around and make noise, but it's just not my thing, But, getting to the lip syncing and all that stuff like that, I know that some people have no alternatives to enhance the quality and the likelihood of being a really great band, and night after night after night. I mean, I love the raw. I mean, I've been doing a tribute, classic rock 3-piece. Excuse me, my ears are plugged this morning. And it's raw. It's fucking raw, and we had no backups hardly. All the songs had some kind of keys and double guitars and stuff. I mean, there's times that excuse me, there's times I would love to have. Hold on a second. God, it's early morning, just getting the dust off. Yeah, I love to have keyboards on a song that has them. I'd love to have the extra guitars, the wide, fat sounds and stuff like that. I mean, I get it. People want to put stuff like that in there, and there's times I wouldn't mind trying that just to fill it up, because 3-piece compared to 4 and 5-piece is a different sound, But lip syncing the vocals, I mean, if I can't do it, I don't want to be there, I mean, that's the fun part about being a musician, is to try to achieve that expectation of what you've been really working hard to get in the first place, is to be a great band and a great musician, and just fight on each night to do a great job. And hey, if somebody has to do it because, say that they're just not being able to do it anymore, and they just still want to continue to be a show, because I think a lot of people that do it, let's don't even name, I'm talking other acts, stuff that are really more of like a girl act, where you can just name a bunch of them and they dance. There's no way they're huffing and puffing and it sounds so clear like that. There's a lot of, let's face it, a lot of tracking going on, and I can't imagine lip syncing all night long. It would drive me nuts. I mean, the whole thing is to be able to do it yourself. So, and sure, it's like if you did, say, the Super Bowl or something, they can't get the sound right and all that stuff. I mean, I've done anthems. I mean, I'd rather do it raw, flat. I don't want anything. I don't even know what key I'm going to do it in half the time. Just sing it. But, they have to have it perfect, otherwise it's, I think at last playoff game last year, the Chiefs game, the mic went out. Excuse me. Excuse me, damn. The mic went out and the crowd sang it. So shit happens, you know what I mean? I know, probably going on, but there is a lot of elements to this whole lip syncing. I guess if people go there knowing that and they're okay with it, then what are we talking about? Excuse me. Cheers. Yeah, what are we talking about? We're we're just trying to get through and be good, and that's my take on it. I don't know, what people really want to do if that's the case, and you mentioned Kiss. I can't speak for them. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. I Wasp. I heard all about all that stuff too. Even my bass player went and saw that, and he wasn't. He was like, something going on here. And obviously, well, I think one of the hardest things too. I think about. It seems like there's a little bit of unfairness there, if two people are competing to do something, say the same, or at least whatever genre of music, and one doesn't do it and one does it, and you already have the answers there, you know what I mean? It's like you cheat that part. But I think my overall point is, I think that part is tough for me. I can't get down with all that. I mean, I just assume cancel or just not be out there at all, But as far as maybe some keyboards and some, whether it be a clean guitar or a synthy part that you only have one hand to do one part and you want something just in the back. I like fill, filling up the space, that kind of stuff. I guess if you had a whole band, it's great. You had a great singer and all that stuff, and nobody sings good backups. You might, I guess, I'm trying to play both sides here, but you could have a little bit of backing, I suppose, vocally. I guess it won't hurt anybody's feelings. But the main singer, that's tough, So this, I addressed this army thing. It sounds like it might be a friendship, maybe, or is it, again, if it is a military? I mean, I salute you, and I am very, I honor you, man. I thank you for your service, if that's the case. And if I'm not saying it right, at least I salute you, man. I appreciate that. Again, I love that, you have that question about, what you think about, what do I think about the situation with people that have that going on. I mean, it's hard for me to judge. I don't want to be the guy to put anybody in a place that, we all have our own opinions and stuff. You could just choose not to be there as a band, and you can choose not to be there as a fan, whatever works. I know people get a little freaked out over stuff, but I do love, it's nothing like people just getting together and jamming in a room and it sounds great and everybody's doing it and there's nothing there but them. That's the bottom line with that stuff, I worked a hell of a lot of years trying to get to that point and to mail it all in. I mean, what is that really? All the bands that I've loved, it was all real. It was all genuine. Like, it's like someone jumping the highest. It's like, oh my God, how did you do that? You didn't. It's not an illusion. So it's really important. As far as a musician thing, I think that's. But again, I hope that whatever people need to do to get it done is up to them. I'm not going to fault anybody for anything. I really am not. But I thank you. You are the first one kind of asking me about this. It is what it is, But yeah, I hope you. When you say something about the Journey thing, I hope that you like that kind of music, because, obviously some people may think that, why am I doing that and not being the metal guy, whatever. I love classic rock. To do that kind of stuff musically, it just kicks ass so much. It's so much fun. I mean, there's a lot of talk about challenging singing. You know, there's a lot of dynamics. There's blues. There's rock. There's ballads. There's classic rock. There's pop. You know, there's all kinds of shit going on in these songs, and I just love the music. I won't lie about any of that, man. It blows me out. I mean, I want to do deeper songs. Obviously I haven't gotten that far yet. I would love to do like an array of wide range of anything we could do musically. It would be super cool, you know, as far as the songs. And I hope you can make it. I really do, and I appreciate, you know, you being patient about that. I'm sorry about the mix up, but I hope this is satisfactory, and I appreciate you looking me up. And again, I'm not really sure, Timothy, Burr, whatever. I can't make it out. I mean, but thank you for looking me up, man. I appreciate that. You are too kind, and makes a lot of fun for me to be able to do this, and I enjoy it so much, and I'm honored. Thank you. Till next time, peace, man. Thank you.
Bye.